Must be diet.
Carly Fedorka and Judge Johnny, they'll be the next to be welcomed down the center line. And we will just have this lady and one more to see here before our lunch break. Another combination from the United States of America. Big smile down center line. Never hurts, Robin.
I actually never notice if the riders are smiling
Do you
because
really
I'm
not?
too focused on the horses.
So tell me at this level, because this horse would have a bit of a more downhill balance, we'll call it, right? You'd see the front end a little bit lower than some of the other horses. But at this level, what exactly are you looking for in terms of that?
Lightness in the front.
Okay.
At any level.
Regardless, even the lower levels.
The engagement as you
Sure.
go up the levels will change.
Okay.
But for lack of better terminology, you never want to have the horses with the fifth leg in the hand.
Okay.
So if it looks like the horse is being held up by the hand, then they've got the fifth leg.
Right. And that's exactly why we see movements like that canter where you can't hold them up.
Yes. The horses have to be in a balance where they can push off their front legs and let the hind legs catch up. We don't want them we don't want them looking like they're in a straitjacket and they can't have freedom of shoulders and get their front legs out in front of them. They need their front legs.
This to me is funny. It's like when you make an assumption about a person and you think they're really nice, but you don't know them, or really mean and you don't know them. This horse to me looks like so sweet.
He does look very sweet.
Doesn't he? He's like, I'm so here to do the job.
Got a little bit of tension there in the walk.
And this is more of course, a thoroughbred type, right? And why that matters, I mean, it can not matter at all, but it can be a factor in that, genetically they'd be more inclined to run and jump than be here in the dressage ring. If you go to a pure dressage show, which of course you spend a lot of time dancing in those rings, you wouldn't see this type really commonly there.
No, the thoroughbred is definitely the breed you still want for eventing.
Absolutely.
You want that blood. And luckily, we're seeing a lot more warm bloods with blood. So then you get the movement and the jump.
Sure.
This rider is doing a very good job not pushing this horse out of balance.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, this partnership seems very solidified. Judge Johnny very happy to do the job, and definitely seems like Carly, knows him so well and is having a fun time piloting him around up there. And that's what you want to see, especially in this two-star class, right? That the rider knows the horse, that, like we said, there'll be huge variables in if the combination's looking to really go to the top level of the sport or enjoy some of these levels and do some international classes. And it varies so much. And this combination just really a lot to like here. It seems like they're a pleasure to watch. They both look like they're having fun doing it.
And as a judge, that's something you really look for. You want to see that the horse is having a good time, the rider's having a good time, that, they don't look stressed, that the movements are easy, and they're just doing another routine.
Another day at the office.
Another day at the office, having a good old time. Peter Gray always says, happy horse equals happy judge. So we want happy horses.
That. Valerie was telling me a very funny story at breakfast this morning. One of our judges, of course, Valerie Pride, and Peter Gray, who Robin's talking about, another one of our big judges here in the United States and all over the world. And Valerie said that she rode a horse the other day, and he looked so kind of strange expression at the end, and she thought, oh my gosh, did I do something horrible? Like, I thought it was quite good. And then later he said, I honestly thought that you were a young rider with your little sparkly bling, and Valerie's, a little tiny lady, and she was in a lower level class, and so she was about out of place to him. And he said, and then at the end I thought, oh my gosh,